Hey, good morning, YouTubers. Hey, thanks for joining in with me this morning. Actually out here just to have some fun in the bush. So again, I'm just out here to practice, learn and practice, and just have fun with the skills of bushcrafting, prepping, and surviving in the wilderness. So guys, just join in with me today. I'm just going to have fun, no specific tasks. Just let it roll. All right, guys, setting up the shelter. Let's quickly do a bowline knot for my ridge line. Okay, there we have it. That simple. Let's go to the other end and do a trucker's hitch. Knots are to become repetitious. And that quick we have our ridge line up. All right, as you can see, the ridge line is up. Hey guys, again, repetition, practicing. Hey, I'm going to make an Adirondack tent shelter. If you notice here, I have the prusik knots with Mother Nature here. Same thing on the other end. So let's put it together. I'm going to stake this side out here. Take the other side out. There's the beautiful music. We're going to go to the rear. Going to come 3 grommets in. Going to do the same thing on the other side. Going to go 3 grommets in again. Pull the floor in. All right, guys, that is the Adirondack Tarp Shelter. Quickly, I'm not finished, but I just wanted to show you with repetition and practicing how quickly I was able to put it up compared to the first time. So I'll show you what I'm going to do additionally. Really, you only need 4 stakes. One here, one in here, one here, and one here. But I like to secure it, so I'm going to add another stake on this side and the other. And I'm going to pull the back out to give me more space. So guys, as I said, I'm out here today just to have fun, no particular task. Just wanted to see how quickly I could put up the Adirondack tarp. Hey guys, hey, I just completed putting up my shelter. Hey, and I wanted to just let you know how quickly I put it up. Maybe a good 15 minutes compared to the first time that I put up this shelter. Again, it is from learning and practicing, repetition, muscle memory. But I was able to put this up fairly quickly. I used a number amount of tent pegs to make sure that it is secure. But let me just give you a quick view of it. Here again, you can see the inside is very, very roomy. I mean, I know 3 people could fit there comfortably. But with one person, there's room for your gear, robe, bedroll. I even decided to put a gear loft in here. I have, let's see, ferrocerium rod, mask for my hatchet, Scandinavian knife for my carving, and this is very convenient. I don't have to continue to go into my rucksack to get things. One of the benefits of a bandana, you know, we always associate, well, many people may have associated bandanas with groups and so forth, which is true because a lot of groups are identified by their bandana, a lot of good groups. But bandana and bushcrafting has a lot of purposes. You know, you can use that bandana here. You can use that bandana for first aid, signaling, use it for padding, use it to cool yourself off. But here, I just wanted to show you again the Adirondack tarp shelter that I put up. Again, I'm going to say in about 15 minutes. I would even like to get it done quicker, but you know, I have an apron here that I could lower if I choose to, but I'm going to have a nice fire out here. But it's very roomy, guys, so this is just from practicing. All right, let me have some more fun and let me dig a fire pit because I'm really anxious to chop some wood. You know, I sharpened my hatchet. I've only used once. I had not sharpened it, so I did sharpen it. I want to see how well it splits. Hey guys, here's one of the tools that I think that's very, very important is your cutting tool. Now this is a tool, a saw that cuts on the push and the pull. So I like it because it's very, very efficient. So let me just show you. I'm sure you guys know how a saw works on the push and pull, but very, very efficient. And this is some very hard wood. Cut, cut, and cut. Nice even cuts. It's even better with smaller branches. Makes for easy work. They saw from a big box store. Hey guys, I decided to make me somewhat of a more or less of a tripod to assist me in cutting all of this wood that I want to cut today. Let me show it to you. So this is going to help me cut the wood a lot easier. I can just put it between the two tree trunks here, put this on here, and cut away. So let me just put it a little further up. It's going to make it a lot easier. Add stability. Take this large branch here. A lot easier. Well guys, you can see this is going to make for quick work. So I'm going to go ahead and cut up the rest of this wood to have enough fire for a few hours. On my way. Hey guys, as you can see, here are two bandanas. Now, one of the many things that bandanas can be used for is for pads or knee pads. So I'm going to use these along with the thermal seat to split some wood. So stand by. All right guys, so let's see how the new sharpened axe works. Okay, put you in focus. I'm using 2 logs just to brace the wood that is being split. Back up here. makes for easy work, guys. And this one has somewhat of a knot in it. Knots are not favorable, but as you can see, splitting rather well. All right, guys, that is the wood that has been split. Bandanas used as knee pad. There's so many things you can use the bandana for. Again, I'm gonna just try to remember as I go along. Hey guys, again, you know, bandanas have numerous purposes, and I'm going to use a bandana today to catch the shavings, the curls, and making feather sticks. Because again, with wood, when wood is wet and you finally get to the middle of it, you want to make as many feather sticks as possible. So I'm going to show you, this is what I'm using. So let me put you in focus and you'll see exactly what I'm using. All right, guys, so again, feather sticks in wet weather, wet wood is so important. And here I am using a Scandinavian grind knife. This is a Terrasaur. It's made by Condor. And this is strictly a bushcrafting knife. So, let's see. Can you see here? Okay. What a difference a Scandinavian grind makes when making feather sticks. Even though you can make them with other grinds such as a hollow grind, saber grind, flat grind. So I'm going to make some more. And this is something that is just practice. As I said, I'm just out here to practice today. But one of the benefits that I'm going to use today is the bandana. It's going to catch all the shavings, all the curls. This wood is a result of splitting that wood and getting to the middle of it. And the next task is going to be to collect a fair amount of tinder. And again, guys, there's no secret to making feather sticks other than practice, but you just want to rotate and just basically put the bevel just right here. And again, by using the bandana, I get to keep all these dry shavings. These will catch flame much quicker than just if they were not carved. So guys, I'm going to make a few more of these, and then I'm going to go and collect some tinder. But here's the benefit of using a bandana. I get to keep all of the shavings. All right, guys, I'm going to make some more of these, and we shall return. Well, guys, it is fired up time. As you can see, I have the 5 components of a fire. There's tinder, some fat wood. There's kindling. Here's the combustion. That is the fuel. And of course we have air. So let's get started. There we have fire started. You can always count on fat wood. All right, guys, this is the fire that has just started. So we're going to let it build up, and I'm going to keep feeding it. Well guys, I had to throw some more wood on there. Again, with wood being wet, it's always a challenge, but hey, it dries out. So I think I see some coals at the bottom. I will be putting a mill on in a very few minutes, but just want to let you know again, this started with a combustion, which is a ferrocerium rod, some tinder, which was fat wood dust, kindling, fuel, and air. 5 components of a fire. So I'm going to pull out my mill and I'll show you what I'm going to be eating. All right guys, as you know, when you're in the bush, you burn calories. So I'm getting ready to replenish my body, and here is some sauteed vegetables, which is cabbage, broccoli, onion, garlic, asparagus, green pepper, red pepper, yellow pepper, lemon and pepper, oregano, and the ramen noodles will go over that. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the fire, get the water boiling, and then it's going to be time to eat. Yummy. Again, another use of a bandana, just to wipe your hands off with. You can even make char cloth out of this. A lot of uses of a bandana. Well, as you can see, the vegetables are ready. And just waiting on the ramen noodles. Just put a stick on top of that just to keep it from boiling over. So in about 3 minutes, it'll be time to eat. All right guys, it is that time, the time to yummy it up. But over there on the fire, you can see what's over there now is just some corn that is boiling. But in the meantime, vegetables and ramen noodle. So let me turn you around. All right, and it is good and hearty. It seems like whatever you prepare in the bush, it's always good. I guess because I'm always starving. One of the things I like to do when I come out to the bush is just cook a simple meal. Again, it's just practice. Nothing gourmet, just something simple. Something healthy and something simple. Like I said, once I finish this, I'm gonna go over, get the corn off the fire, put some nice red crushed pepper on it, and I'll have that. But I couldn't wait. Even the flies want some of this. So many acorns are falling. It's really good. So I'll get back with you guys after my meal. Again, corn is boiling, and I'm getting ready to just make this evaporate. Well guys, you can see the fire is almost out. I'm going to let it burn more. which means I'm coming close to the end of my day. But I just want to go over the tools that I used today. And here is the hatchet, an Ozark Trial Hatchet that I used today to split wood in different positions. Works well even after I sharpened it. And the mask, this is nothing more than some cardboard that is wrapped inside and out with Gorilla Tape, because the hatchet just came with an edge cover, no mask or no sheath. So I improvised and it works well. This is the Condor Terrasaur Scandi grind blade that I use to do the feather sticks. And of course this is the sheath, and I have a ferricin rod attached to it with Gorilla Tape, which can be used as tinder. This is the saw that I use, an 18-inch saw that cuts on the push and the pull. This is the Condor Mountain Pass camp knife, and I use this just to remove some bark to put over the ramen noodles that I cooked so that the water would not boil out. This is a very nice knife. 1095 carbon steel, a double bevel. Of course, the shovel for the pit, to make the fire pit. And again, here's water. I still have more water. My thermal sit pad, leather gloves, another gloves for trekking in and out and picking up tinder. Another bandana. Hey, you know, here's a bandana that I have. I always bring at least about 4 bandanas, and I like to bring different colors because at night, you know, this will help you from running into your guidelines, or you can just dry one out. But here's a bandana here, and you also can use the bandana for collecting your tinder, for knee pads, first aid, sweatband, dip it in water to cool you off. You can use the bandana for various reasons. Here's another I just have attached to the back, so that if I walk back here, I know there's a guideline. This bandana is used as a Gear Loft. I had things in here. You can always, so that you don't have to keep going into your bag. And the good thing about this one, you can use it as a veil, like if you're hunting or tactical situations, by putting this over your face, reducing the glare. That's another good reason to have this a bandana used as a veil. And this is just a little tripod that I made today just to assist me with cutting, sawing some wood. So these are the little things that I come out here and practice. And this is just my little chair to sit in. But you know, I just want to come out here and I've made the Adirondack tent shelter tarp shelter before, but I just wanted to do it again to see if I could do it quicker and more efficient. And of course I did. So that's always good to practice, you know. And so I had my meal, which was some sauteed vegetables with some ramen noodles and some corn that I'm taking back home because I am full now. But this is just my little adventure for today. I still have more wood here. So if I come back to this location, which I know I will, of course I will need more wood than this to stay overnight. But I have found wood to stay overnight. If you look here, this tree and this tree, these are dead standing trees. Now, of course, the one in the middle and the one to the left, they are dead standing. Now that's plenty of wood for a knife. So that would be a good task to just use a 26-inch saw, a 26-inch axe to really practice your chopping skills. But yeah, this is again guys, why I say it's really good to just come out and practice, because that's, you can practice at home. There's a lot of things that you can practice at home, but it's really when you come out and you're out here in the bush, that's where you do a lot of learning. So I would encourage anyone that's really interested in bushcrafting, just come out in the bush as much as you can. You know, if you can't get out but once a month, that's good. You know, I try to get out every weekend. I try to get out at least 3 weekends out of a month. My goal is to do 2-day trips and 1 overnighter. So even though I think next week will still be a day trip and perhaps an overnighter after that, it just depends. But yeah guys, you know, I'm really looking at the bandanas now. You'd be amazed at the uses of the bandana. You know, just to cool your head off, first aid. You can use it for compression. You can use it to wipe your tools off, wash your face. Even so, hygiene, you know, many uses of a bandana. So I'm going to be looking more into that, and I'm going to come back to you guys in with an in-depth video of the uses of a bandana. But in the meantime guys, I'm just going to sit here and wait for this fire to go out and just relax, you know, and think about what I did, how I can improve it, and so forth. One way to improve is come back and do it again. So, but in the meantime guys, I'm going to just sit here and chill out a while, and I'll be back in a few minutes. Well guys, I have basically completed my practice for the day. Let's see if I can get out of the sun. Again, just to recap what I've done, is just make an Adirondack Tarp Shelter. Just basically came out here to practice, nothing specific. Used the bandana more than I usually did. Split wood a different way. Just wanted to come out and enjoy myself. But real quick, yeah, I just have the bandanas hanging again. These are good, you know, especially at night. If you wander away from your camp, and you can see these. And another good thing about the yellow and the orange, you can attach them to a stick or a flag as a signal. You always want, you know, the yellow, the orange, and a pink are very good for signaling. So I always carry those with me, but I just decided to just take them out, use some of them as a knee pad. You can use them to gather edibles. You can even use the bandanas for chalk cloth. If you need to make some chalk cloth, you can use a bandana. You can use them for fishing, putting them on your hook to make a tail. Many uses for bandanas. So but yeah guys, I came out here today just to again, bushcrafting is about learning and practicing, and that's what I wanted to do. That's my shelter from the rear. Sides. Still have wood left over. Made a tripod to assist me in sawing some wood. So guys, I just put some water on the fire to make sure it's out. I'm going to put some more water on it, stir it up really well, cover it up with dirt, make sure there are no embers, and then I'll be packing out of here. Hey guys, it's truly fun. You got to get out in the bush. It's nothing like it. But anyway guys, I'm going to go ahead and pack up. I'm going to see you on my way out. All right guys, I am headed out. It has been a very exciting day. Again, I got a chance to practice the Adirondack Tarp Shelter, experiment different uses of a bandana, made a tripod to assist me in sawing wood, was able to make me a meal, hey, ramen noodles and some vegetables, sauteed vegetables with some corn. That's in my backpack I'm taking home with me. It was just a day of good practice. And I think that's what it takes if you really want to become familiar with the, or improve your bushcrafting skills. It just takes coming out into the bush. So I encourage each one of you, if you are interested in bushcrafting, camping, wilderness, survival, hey, the bush is waiting on you. So with that said, guys, I'm going to head out of here. And as always, like father and son, mother and daughter, human and nature, we are all akin in some form or fashion. Get out in the bush and have some fun. This is the Virginia Bushcrafter signing off. See you on the next video.